Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Hot Girl Guide podcast. I am your host, Rebecca Shortt, and we are getting into it today. If you don't know now, you know, I am doing 7 days straight of podcasting every single day because I want to get back into my creative flow with podcasting. And I thought, what better way to get back into my creative flow than to give myself a challenge? We live for a challenge. I thought I'd give myself a challenge of doing a new episode every single day for a week. Yesterday was the first episode. It was all about the big, massive, life-changing decision that I have made recently. And today's title of the podcast might throw you off a little because you might be like, what is Rebecca about to talk about? And to be honest, sometimes I don't even know what I'm going to talk about and I just hope for the best. Today I'm talking about the power of folding your underwear. I don't know if you fold your underwear. I don't know if you look at me and you think that I look like the type of girl that folds her underwear. I don't even know what the type of person who folds their underwear really looks like. But I folded my underwear this week. And it is such a slay, folding your underwear. I have a drawer with cute little sections. I have all of my Skims underwear in one section and then all of my cheaper underwear in another section. So for example, right now I'm on my period. I don't want to stain my Skims underwear, so I reach into the other drawer, right? And I know what you're thinking. You're like, Rebecca, how are you going to make a whole podcast out of this? Watch me. So basically, I am sitting in a room right now that has been, for lack of a better word, a pigsty since January. I have been meaning to clean this room since January. And I got my period yesterday. And I got an urge. I've been taking lion's mane, the supplement. Now, I've only been taking that for like 3 days, so I can't give you a full spectrum review on lion's mane yet. But I've been taking lion's mane and I got my period, and somehow I ended up, without even realizing it, deep cleaning this room to the point where I was organizing my clothes and folding my underwear. Folding my underwear gave me this sense of freedom. Because I don't know about you, when I visualize my higher self, we all have a higher self. I believe that our higher self is the person in the future who has already done what we want to do and is like giving us nudges. Do you know when you get a sudden urge, like an idea or a feeling that you want to do something, or that like fire in your belly? I believe that that is your future self nudging you in the direction to get to them, if that makes sense. And my future self has an organized walk-in wardrobe. Now, does my future self pay for someone to do this? Probably. But I'm, I'm not at the point in my life where I'm paying someone to organize my underwear yet. You know what I mean? I don't like cleaning. I do not like cleaning. I have not made any secret of the fact that I'm not an organized girly, that I don't enjoy cleaning for funsies, and that the only reason that I get through cleaning is because I put on Mel Robbins's podcast and I listen to it and she helps me clean. So Mel Robbins, if you ever find yourself listening to the Hot Girl Guide podcast, thank you so much. You are the reason that my life has some semblance of organization. But the thing is, to get to be the person that I want to be, who has the wardrobe that is organized, that she walks into every day, and that she picks out what she's going to wear. And I have all my gym leggings in one section, and all my little black t-shirts in another section, and my sports bras in another section, and my underwear in another section. I can't go from living out of my floordrobe to walk-in wardrobe with someone organizing my underwear every single day. Like, that timeline doesn't really work out. When I was cleaning my room yesterday and when I was folding my underwear, I had this aha moment, or this realization that the sense of calm that I feel when I look at my wardrobe and the clothes are all hanging up and my underwear is in my underwear drawer organized. It's not color coded, okay? I'm not that girly. I don't know what to tell you. But when I open that drawer, the happiness and sense of self-accomplishment that I feel is crazy. And organizing doesn't even get me excited in that way. Like, I'm not the type of girly to watch Marie Kondo for 7 hours on a Sunday. I'm creative, and I've always said that something that comes along with being a more creative girly is that I'm probably not the most organized person because my brain's creative, it's moving, it's flowing. But the power of me folding my underwear yesterday, I had this realization that I was like, if I keep this up, it will get me where I need to be. If I keep my underwear drawer organized, it's proving to myself that I can do something just for me, that I can respect my future self enough so that when my future self goes to open her underwear drawer, she goes, woo! You organize your underwear drawer. Like, that's how my brain goes. Like, I open the drawer, I'm like, woo! I woke up this morning, 9 a.m. Woke up with no alarm because I don't really set alarms because my day doesn't have to start that early in the morning. I schedule my life that way. And usually I'm a snoozy gal, okay? I wake up at 9 and I'm like, I don't want to get out of bed. And then I go back to sleep. And then I wake up and I'm very snoozy in the mornings typically. I heard yesterday this life-changing piece of information, almost as life-changing as folding your underwear. And that is, when you wake up in the morning, okay, and say you do have an alarm, or if you're like, do you know what, 5 more minutes, just 5 more minutes, I'm just going to roll over for 5 more minutes and then I'm going to get up. When you roll over for those 5 more minutes, your brain starts a new sleep cycle. Bet you didn't know that. What does that mean, you ask? I'll tell you. Sorry, I'm still getting used to like my podcast kind of persona. Basically, what it means when you start a new sleep cycle is a sleep cycle lasts from 75 to 90 minutes. That's an hour and a half. You have the REM sleep, you have the deep sleep, you have the light sleep, you have all the different cycles. So when you turn over for those 5 minutes, your brain starts a new sleep cycle, but you interrupt the cycle after the 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes of just snoozing. So then when you wake up and you get up, you feel exhausted. You feel like you haven't had a good sleep. You're groggy. So this morning, without even thinking, because I heard that information yesterday, I woke up this morning at 9, I got up. Like that. I never do that. I don't know about you, but that is not who I am, or that is not who I was. The first thing that I thought when I woke up this morning is, I'm not messing with a new sleep cycle right now. I need to get up. I need to get up right now because I don't want to really sleep for another 30, 45 minutes and then wake up in the middle of a cycle or be woken up or whatever. But the point is that I jumped out of bed this morning because I didn't want to start a new sleep cycle. And then when I got up, I came straight into this room where my wardrobe is, because my wardrobe isn't in my bedroom. It's in this room that I'm sitting in now. And I opened my underwear drawer. And to tell you, I have had the best day so far because I woke up, I came in here, I opened my underwear drawer, I got dressed, I did my skincare, and I went down the stairs feeling so good, all from the teeny tiny little action of folding my underwear yesterday. I folded my underwear, and the podcast that I happened to be listening to when I was folding my underwear told me about the sleep cycle thing. And then when I woke up this morning, I remembered the sleep cycle thing, came in, opened my underwear drawer, was so happy with myself, and it just started my day in such a better way. And I was so happy with myself. And I know what you're thinking, that how can folding your underwear change your life? And the thing I want to tell you is, Your life is never going to be changed in the big moments and the big actions. It's never going to be something massive that changes your life. It's always, always, always going to be a little change, a little tiny, teeny change that might seem so insignificant. But if you keep doing those tiny, teeny little changes to make yourself feel better or make yourself happier or put yourself first or respect your time, that's what's going to change your life. What I want you to do after you listen to this podcast or while you're listening to this podcast, because I don't know about you, but I'm the type of girly who has to listen to podcasts when I clean so that I can actually clean. I want you to open your underwear drawer, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to throw out any underwear that needs to be thrown out. We're setting the tone for you, your future self, your best self, the highest version of you, the version of you who is living your dream life. Look at your underwear in that underwear drawer and look at the old ones and look at them and be like, does my higher self still wear these? Probably not. Now, I don't want to leave you underwearless, and I'm not saying you have to spend so much money on new fancy underwear. No. But there are some underwears in your underwear drawer that have seen better days. Most underwear experts recommend that you throw your underwear out after a year. So if you bought, I'm not going to go with a year, if you bought any underwear in your underwear drawer in 2020 or before 2020, it's 2023 now, bestie. There are some underwears that need to be thrown out. And I know this is niche. And I know a lot of you will be watching this or listening to this being like, obviously, I don't have any old underwear. My underwear are organized. I have everything down. I love that for you. You can apply this to some other area of your life. But besties, I'm going to need you to open that underwear drawer. Okay? How is your underwear stored? Is it all lined up cute? Do you have like certain sections in your underwear drawer? Or do you just have like a giant pile of underwear with underwear from 5 years ago, underwear from 3 years ago, underwear that doesn't fit you and is just in there for the sake of it, underwear that is uncomfortable? Your underwear drawer sets the tone for your life. This is so dramatic and this is a very niche theory of mine, but I honestly do think that by organizing your underwear drawer and folding your underwear into like little neat lines, I have the drawer separators. They're like little cubes, and I have one cube full of all my Skims underwear, one cube full of my more, period friendly underwear, one cube full of socks, one cube full of like my lingerie underwear, and I look in it and I know exactly what I'm looking for, and then when I'm getting dressed and when I'm putting on my underwear, it's not a stressful experience. I want you to throw out your old underwear and I want you to fold your underwear in your underwear drawer and try to keep it up, because I'm going to try to keep it up, because when I open that underwear drawer, what it tells me is that I'm aligned with my higher self. And when you're aligned with the person that you want to become, you're already becoming them. This episode is very spiritual. I bet you didn't think that. I bet you did not think an episode about folding underwear would take such a turn. We're changing the narrative about ourselves. This is the Hot Girl Guide podcast, and I am here to help you channel your inner hot girl. And what is better hot girl energy than getting up in the morning, opening your wardrobe or opening your drawer and seeing a cute organized underwear drawer, and you pick out whatever underwear you want to wear. Do I want to feel sexy today? Do I want to feel fun today? I have my period today. I want something comfy. Am I gonna wear a matching set today? It's so fun and so liberating, and you are changing the narrative about yourself. And when you change something small, then it leads in to something bigger. So first it starts with your underwear and your underwear drawer, and then you find yourself doing something that has been on your to-do list for months because you have the sense of accomplishment of folding your underwear, and next thing you're going on to scheduling that call, or you're going on to starting that new creative project, or you're moving on to beginning journaling because you've wanted to start for months, but you just haven't been able to. Or you're deciding to start a new book, a self-help book. You've wanted to get into reading for ages. You want to boost your confidence. You want to work on your confidence. So now, by doing all these things, these little things, such as folding your underwear, you're changing the narrative about yourself. So then when it comes to something bigger that usually you wouldn't do because you're not organized, and you wake up in the morning and you feel stressed and you go to get dressed and you can't find your underwear and it's in the pile of laundry that you haven't put away and all these different things, that version of you isn't going to sit down and journal for 10 minutes because she spent those 10 minutes looking for her underwear. Looking for her thongs, looking for her matching lingerie, looking for her comfy, cozy cotton underwear. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's a game changer. I think we need to start a movement. And I'm going to be sharing pictures of my organized underwear drawer. A lot of my underwear is in the wash right now because I had so much laundry built up from this room that I had not organized. I had so much underwear. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I wear underwear until I have none left and it's all in the laundry basket and I have no underwear to wear and I'm like, damn. And that is the point that I had gotten to. So I'm going to be sharing pictures of my underwear on my Hot Girl Guide podcast page and maybe even on my personal page. And we're going to start this movement. And I want to see pictures of your underwear drawer too, because I really do think, when you put effort and energy into these tiny little things, such as organizing your underwear, it just creates that domino effect of making your life better for you. Because I heard something else recently and it really clicked with me as well. I've been hearing a lot of things recently that clicked with me. I did energy work with an energy healer that I found on TikTok. She lives in Ohio. Oh my God, amazing, amazing, amazing. And I've started doing energy work with her. And loads of things in my life are just connecting, or there's like little ideas or little things I'm hearing that are really resonating with me. So I have to share them. And I heard something recently that said, if you're the type of person who has a messy room, but your best friend is coming over, or someone you're hooking up with is coming over, or your parents are coming over, you panic and clean that room. Why? Because you respect them enough to clean your room before they come into your space. But why don't you do that for yourself? And I swear to God, the second I heard that, I was like, mic drop. I was like, oh my God, so I don't respect myself. Because I would be the first, if I was hooking up with someone, my room would be immaculate, clean, amazing, beautiful. They would be like, oh my God, I love your room. The candles would be on, the lights would be on, the mood would be set. So why don't I do that for myself every single day? You know what I mean? So that's today's episode. So I hope you go fold your underwear. I will be uploading an episode every single day for the next week. So I cannot wait to hear what you think. Share this on social media if you're feeling generous and want to spread the good energy because it's free. Okay, goodbye.